The Jeddah Grand Prix didn't go well for Hamilton, who failed to improve his position and finished exactly where he started, in 7th place. Meanwhile, his teammate secured a podium finish for the team. For the 7-time world champion, however, the race marked a difficult moment. He made a harsh admission about the car, something that could make his already challenging season even harder. With a 16-point gap now between him and his teammate, the big question is whether there's still hope for a Hamilton comeback in 2025. It's clear that the Jeddah race was a critical test for Hamilton, and he didn't pass it. The Ferrari team had expected more from the experienced driver, but his half-a-second deficit compared to Leclerc was simply too much to handle. On top of that, he finished around 30 seconds behind in race pace. In contrast, Leclerc was able to manage tire degradation much better, which helped him fight for 3rd place. Hamilton, on the other hand, had to accept the harsh reality of finishing 7th. To explain his weekend, Hamilton said, "There wasn't a moment where I felt comfortable with the car." Despite the car's potential to finish in P3, as shown by Leclerc's performance, Hamilton couldn't seem to find the same rhythm. Looking at the telemetry from qualifying, it's clear Hamilton was struggling with his braking points, missing the precision that Leclerc had. The car lost a lot of time in the first sector, and Hamilton had to make up for that in the following sections. Ferrari's bosses are now fully aware of the situation, and it's clear that a major decision could be on the horizon. Hamilton's time at Ferrari could quickly go from bad to worse. Fred Vasseur, the team principal, spoke about the race that had set Hamilton back, preventing him from connecting with the car as quickly as hoped. "I had a brief chat with Lewis, but it's been a tough weekend for him. He was inconsistent, even during the race. He showed some good pace in the first part of his second stint, but we need more consistency starting from Friday morning through all the qualifying laps. The potential is certainly there," he explained. This inconsistency is now becoming a bigger concern for both Hamilton and Ferrari. The 7-time world champion's comments about needing a brain transplant to finally adapt to the car could be a sign of deeper frustration. Such remarks are unlikely to sit well with the team's leadership, as they want to see Hamilton's experience translating into results, not frustration. The telemetry data also shows that he is nowhere near where the car needs to be in terms of precision, something that Max Verstappen is able to do effortlessly with his Red Bull. Despite all the difficulties, Hamilton is still trying to stay positive. He admitted, "It's not the end of the world, but there are a lot of times when I'm just sitting there, not extracting everything I could from the car. Losing a few tenths in each sector isn't good enough." He continued, "I'm working hard at it, but it's not coming easy. I just have to keep believing in myself, stay positive, and keep pushing. I know the fans aren't happy, the team's not happy, and I'm not happy with my results, but all I can do is keep working at it." This is where Hamilton really needs to shine, as he faces increasing doubts about his ability to adapt to Ferrari's car. One of the biggest criticisms he faced when moving to Ferrari was whether he could be a true replacement for Carlos Sainz, particularly in terms of car development. Despite winning 7 championships, Hamilton has never been seen as the best car developer, especially compared to drivers like Verstappen, who is known for his ability to push a car to its limits. If Ferrari decides to shift focus to the 2026 season earlier than expected, it could be detrimental to Hamilton's chances of improving this year. Right now, his performance in one-lap qualifying is a major area that needs improvement, and this was evident in Jeddah. Hamilton himself acknowledged the challenge, saying, "I was nowhere all weekend, 13th in almost every session. Honestly, I feel grateful just to make it to Q3 and finish in 7th. It wasn't a spectacular last lap, but I made improvements throughout the weekend. I needed a better final lap, but I'm just grateful to be there." He's focused on bonding with the car, but as he admitted, "That's something very difficult for me right now." With only 5 races into the 2025 season, it's clear Hamilton is still struggling with the car's balance. The Chinese Grand Prix may offer a clearer picture of whether these struggles are temporary or a deeper issue. Ferrari's Vasseur has also pointed out that if Hamilton can manage the car's balance well, it shouldn't be a problem for the rest of the season. However, the difficulty he's facing in adapting to the car is undeniable. Vasseur added, "We've been off by 0.3 in the first sector since the start of the weekend, and that trend continued in qualifying. The car's balance is tricky, and Lewis was almost a second behind the pole position. It's clear he doesn't have full confidence in the car yet, and it's affecting his performance." With these ongoing issues, the hope that Ferrari had for a strong 2025 season is beginning to fade. The rumors of shifting focus to the 2026 development seem to be growing stronger, and if this is the direction Ferrari chooses, it could greatly impact Hamilton's prospects for the rest of the current season. The SF25 is proving to be a difficult car to handle, and Hamilton's struggles are a clear reflection of that. In the Drivers' Championship, Hamilton is not the only one facing difficulties. While Verstappen, Norris, and Piastri seem to be the primary contenders, George Russell is the only other driver who seems capable of challenging them in the long run. As Hamilton battles with the Ferrari, the team's focus on car development and performance in the current season may have to shift if they aim for better results in 2026. The tension is rising, and Ferrari's approach to their immediate future is becoming more uncertain. Hamilton's experience is still valuable to the team, but with each passing race, the challenges of adapting to the car seem to outweigh the rewards. The pressure is mounting, and it remains to be seen whether Ferrari can turn things around, or if Hamilton's role in the team will start to diminish. The situation is further complicated by comments from pundits like Martin Brundle, who analyzed Hamilton's performance over the weekend. He noted how Hamilton's struggles were evident, especially in comparison to his teammates. Brundle pointed out that, in previous years, Hamilton would have never been so far behind in one sector, let alone in a whole weekend. "It's shocking to see him lose 0.7 in the first sector alone. Hamilton is not used to this kind of deficit," Brundle remarked. He also added that the car's setup might be a major factor in Hamilton's ongoing issues. Brundle's analysis raises an important point. Hamilton's usual precision and ability to adapt are being tested like never before. As the race weekends progress, it's clear that Hamilton's confidence in the car is continuing to erode. His performance and communication with his engineers suggest a growing gap between what Hamilton is capable of and what the car is delivering. The question remains, can Hamilton and Ferrari work together to turn this situation around? Or will the growing frustration and inability to adapt force the team to reevaluate their future with him? As the season moves forward, the pressure is mounting not only on Hamilton, but also on Ferrari's management. The team's expectations for 2025 are starting to look uncertain, and their commitment to Hamilton as a key part of the team's future is under question. With whispers about shifting focus to the 2026 season, it's clear that Ferrari might be considering a longer-term strategy. The challenge now is whether Hamilton can adapt to this pressure and turn his performance around. The team's patience is running thin, and with each race, the gap between Hamilton and his competitors grows wider. This raises the question of whether Ferrari should look at other options, or if Hamilton still has the ability to pull off the performance that the team needs. Given his track record, the answer isn't simple. But with the clock ticking, every race becomes more crucial, and every mistake could be detrimental to both his career and Ferrari's ambitions for the upcoming years. As the 2025 season unfolds, the question remains whether Hamilton can find his rhythm with Ferrari, or if the team's shift in focus will make his revival impossible. The expectations for the seven-time world champion are high, but his ongoing struggles are undeniable. With the pressure mounting and Ferrari possibly turning their attention to 2026, Hamilton's future with the team is becoming more uncertain. Whether he can turn things around or if Ferrari will need to reassess their plans remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: time is running out. If Hamilton doesn't find a way to adapt to the car and regain his form, the once promising partnership with Ferrari may fall short of the high hopes both he and the team had for this season. The 2025 season has already proven to be a challenging one, and for Hamilton, the clock is ticking louder than ever.